Welcome back to the Man's Parlay, where we gonna show you how to ball where you don't have to bet it all. Right here at the Man's Parlay. I apologize about last week. We got off to a rough start. Those pesky Cowboys let me down. I told y'all a couple games that was up in the air. They went the other way. But this week, I think we got a better hold on things. We're gonna come out. We're gonna give a better performance this week and hopefully get you some money in your pockets this week. So we're gonna jump right into it, man. So the first game we have this week, we have Chicago versus the Colts. The spread is 1.5 favoring the Colts. The Colts are at home. So I'm going the Bears in this one. I feel like Caleb Williams gets his first ever win as a starter. And I will go Bears money line and spread in this one. I'm not really believing in the Anthony Richardson hype. I think he has a great arm, but I think that his accuracy lacks a little bit and it will cost him. So the next game after that, we have Denver versus Tampa Bay. The spread on that game is 6.5, favoring the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I say I take Tampa Bay on the money line and the spread in this one. Bo Nix is still struggling at Denver. Their defense is lackluster. And Sean Payton, I need to see your philosophy, man. They brought you back. They traded to get you, man, but I haven't seen nothing that pops out the page in Denver. So I'm gonna lean Tampa Bay money line and spread. That's a 6.5 spread favoring Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay is at home. So hey, let's go, Baker. So next game after that, we have Green Bay versus the Tennessee Titans. Malik Willis goes back to Tennessee, and I think he's out here looking for revenge. I think he has a good back-to-back week performance. So I'm gonna lean Packers for the spread, but just in case, go Tennessee on that money line because Will Levis might just surprise you. So I think it's close. I would say the Packers might win it. So I won't bet the 2.5 spread that's going Tennessee way. So I'm gonna go Packers on the spread, but Tennessee on the money line. All right. Next we have Houston and Minnesota. Houston and Minnesota, Sam Darnold. Justin Jefferson questionable going into this week. Got a little nicked up. But CJ Stroud and them boys, they looking real good. And Houston has a great defense. And with D'Amico Ryans as their head coach, defense always comes first. So I'm gonna go Houston. It's a 2-point spread favoring Houston. They are the away team. I'm gonna go Houston spread and money line on this one. Sam Darnold, I think, your luck probably gonna run out this week. All right, next game. We have the LA Chargers versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Oh man. I'm sorry, Kyle. I think your Chargers take their first L this week. Justin Herbert, I think he will get sacked. I think Pittsburgh has the number ranked 2 defense, if I'm not mistaken, right now. I think they get out there, man. So I got Pittsburgh on the spread and the money line. And mind you not, the spread for this game is 1.5 favoring Pittsburgh, who is at home. So be mindful of that. All right. The next game after that, we have the Cleveland Browns versus the New York Giants. This one right here, I think it's going to be a better game than people think. Because both offenses are struggling right now. I think the Cleveland Browns defense pulls it together. So, but I think the game is way closer. So I'm gonna take Giants because the spread I think is 6.5 favoring Cleveland, and Cleveland is at home. So I'm gonna take the Giants to keep it close. I think this is like a 3-point game because the offenses are so bad right now. So I will go Giants to keep this close, but Cleveland on the money line. All right. Next, we have Philly versus New Orleans. This game is gonna be good. The the spread favors New Orleans by 2.5. New Orleans is at home. So, with this one, I really, really had a hard time. I really, really had a hard time because I wanted to go back on what I bet. I went Philly, and I'm gonna stick with Philly spread money line because the spread is not too far. I think this is a 3-point game. The spread is 2.5. I think Philly pulls it together. I think they give New Orleans their first loss. I think Derek Carr will not look as good as he has been in these couple weeks. I think Philly has the defense and the personnel to stop them. They just been underperforming. So I'm gonna go Philly spread and money line on that one. All right, next we have Las Vegas versus the Carolina Panthers. Carolina just benched their guy Bryce Young, so Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket, is starting this week, and the spread is 5 points favoring the Raiders over Carolina. Carolina has a lot going on right now. I don't think it'll be safe to bet with Carolina on anything, spread or money line. I'm really worried about what Carolina has going on. So I'm gonna go with Las Vegas because Las Vegas has been kind of hot lately. So I'm gonna go Las Vegas, spread and money line. All right. Okay, we have a sleeper game right here. We have Seattle going against Miami. I know Tua is hurt, but be mindful, Miami still has talent. All they have to do is get the ball to that talent. Find ways to get the ball to those running backs and Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go spread because it's a 4.5 spread favoring Seattle, and Seattle is at home. I'm gonna go spread Miami because I think this game gets a little close. So I'm gonna go spread Miami, Seattle money line. All right. Next we have this is gonna be a good one. We have the Baltimore Ravens versus the Dallas Cowboys. And the spread is favoring Baltimore, which is the away team, which means it's a 1 point spread, which is a toss-up game. I don't understand. But in this one, I think Baltimore gets their first win. I think Lamar Jackson doesn't start off 0-3. I think they pull it together. I got Baltimore spread and money line. Shout out Stella, man. That's my sis. Baltimore in the building. I think they get it done. After that, we have the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. This is a 3-point spread favoring the Detroit Lions, which is the away team this week. And they're playing Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. I know this might sound crazy, but I don't believe in Arizona. So I'm going Detroit on the spread and the money line. I don't think Arizona is good enough to beat Detroit, or they at least shouldn't be. So I'm gonna go Detroit, money line and spread. All right, next game. The San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. This here is a 6.5 spread favoring the San Francisco 49ers. So I'm going to go San Francisco on the money line, and I'm going to go the Rams to cover that spread. I might be wrong on this one, y'all. This one right here, I'm not really positive about. So if you want to stray away from this when you're doing your parlay boys, you might need to throw this leg away. But in my heart of hearts, I'm gonna go San Francisco money line, Rams on the spread. And last but not least, the Sunday night game between Patrick Mahomes and Kurt Cochains. So Kurt, he had a great showing in the fourth quarter of last week. And we all been seeing Patrick Mahomes sneak away these last two games. So which one do you believe more in going into this next week? Deep down, I think Patrick Mahomes has been escaping. I think Atlanta finally gives them their first L. I think Bijan controls the pace of the game by running the football. I think Atlanta defense comes up with timely stops. So I'm gonna go Atlanta spread and Atlanta money line. I think Atlanta sneaks this week. So that's what I'm gonna go with. These have been my picks. I hope they bring you a lot of money and a lot of joy. Thank you. Again, this is Man'S Parlay, where you don't have to bet it all to ball, baby. I'm gonna show you how to get it done. Thank you. Y'all take care.